Hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. So, excuse me. Second video. Haven't posted the first one yet, but, get to it. I'm calling this one Friends or Fans. Like, it goes the whole thing. Your friends are your enemies. But then with friends list, it goes friends, acquaintances, colleagues, associates, co-workers, work besties, fans. Where does it fit in there? Like, one person I know lives in the Bronx. I think she caused the earthquake because she had a lot of pent-up energy. She said to the universe, either I'm going to make this call or tell me something, or I can't remember what she said, but then all of a sudden, earthquake, right? Then she says how her friends are not there for her, but their fans are. So I said to her, am I a friend or a fan? And she didn't reply to me. So I said to her, I messaged her back, you're my friend. If there's anything I could do, I will do my best to help. Of course, if I won the freaking lottery, that'd be no problem. Help her out, then zoomed West Coast to see my other friend, which we were Facebook friends for a long time. And she just followed me on Instagram. I followed her. And I said, we have a very strange friendship. And she emoticon, So is it, I was a fan, are we friends? To a certain level degree, and that kind of thing. We're friends. Going to, Vegas, which, James Von Bolt, one of the greatest peoples I knows. Man's a singer, an artist, a musician, he's a guitarist. He can play the mandolin, for God's sakes. Not the banjo, he can't play the banjo. At least that was what Lisa Foyles does. He's called me brother, I call him brother in return, that mutual respect. I call him boss now, because I'm a fan, I'm a follower, he says to do something, I'm going to do it. He is definitely a leader. But, we're not term friendly, so I'm not an enemy, but I'm a friend, but to a degree. And I'm not, someone he's going to text back and forth. He doesn't follow me on Instagram. I mean, Lisa Foyles doesn't follow me either, but her cat does. So I accept that. Send messages to her cat. If James is my friend, that means Lisa's a friend by association, and she has to agree to that because she wouldn't be my friend. Like, how does it fit in? Levels and such, like. But then, in the end, we all die alone. That's the truth. Absolute truth, Unless some kind of mass. Anyway. I mean, the eclipse passed, and it's been long past. This is after 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So I think it happened around 3 hours ago. It was kind of dark earlier. I don't feel anything has changed. Still feel people are stupid out there. But again, where's the line? Where do people say, oh, I invited all these friends? Example, I invited everyone, over 1,000 people, to my first podcast on Twitch. No one showed up. And then I went to see my friend, who I was only friends with her on her Twitch page. No, it did not exist outside. But there's another page which she and I only follow each other fanatically. I mean, mine's free. And it only says, go to my YouTube page, because when I try to post a message on there, they told me I had to pay. I had to pay to be on this site? When all these ladies get it for free? Oh, something's kind of stupid out there. I don't like that. So it just leads you back to YouTube. And on YouTube, you have my links. And the links, you go to Twitch. You go to Twitch, you get all my links. Come back to here. and Taste the Cake on the socials, my Facebook page. You know, but only on that other fan page, you get me right back here. It's fine. Excuse me. I said I'm only 97% better. Per the other video, which I haven't done yet. Posted. It's that unique thing of, the meme, the funeral, and it said, well, he had all these friends on Facebook. It's probably no one showed up. I invited over 1,000 people onto Twitch. No one showed up. I got followers of 7, and none of them are watching my streams. One of them does, but just the time thing. He's busy. No big deal. But the one I at least know, the one I work with on the other show, follows, but maybe they watch later. I don't know. But it only lasts for so long, and it's kind of babble. And then in the other show, Legend of Traveling Chartist, who were my friends there, who were just people I associate with, who were the ones that tolerate me. Can I say that the actor that's on the show, part of the show, is he a friend? Well, be nice. We communicate with each other every so often, but we're associated with each other. Then you get Dave or Candyman. They're my friends, and that's why the 3 of us are going to do the talk show. There's a couple others. They have their own show, which I'm an avid follower on the chat. They're always happy when I'm on the chat. I'm a fan of their show, but I don't go up to New York and see them. I communicate with one. The other one has his things. How do you judge that? We're all friendly to each other. Associated. But it was just that whole idea of when Gadget said her friends don't help her, but her fans are willing to. And that's when the whole, where does that stand? Losing M because I got angry that she didn't follow me and she said she would. And I was like, what am I thinking? I'm only her friend on her channel. She's not a friend of my channel. I follow her on Instagram. If we follow each other on the other one. But is the other one still her? I don't know. It supposedly is. It's, I have OCD. I have bipolar disorder. I have ADD. Sometimes hyper, but not so much. Sometimes I just not do anything because I'm Pisces as well. I'm introverted, empathic. So that's why still got the freaking cold because I try to do the right thing, and what happened to me, I didn't grab myself, so I'm still sick. I'm getting flustered, so I'm getting sick again. And I've been learning to live by myself forever. But when I was on, I think, all these cool people, super cool people, are so friendly to me. So I'm wanting to think of them as friends, yet I have my core that I don't even bother chatting with. My brother in England, he messages me every day. I would say something back and forth. Or he needs money because he has to paint something for me because, he has health conditions. No big deal. He's doing something for me. My oldest friend, wants to talk all the time, but I just don't feel like it because I'm just don't want to do anything. My ex-girlfriend, she and I conversate every so often. She's with someone better. That's what she deserves. And that's always wished for her. Because I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough for anyone. My best friend, I only speak to him like once a year when we go to Disney. It's just, what you have, to appreciate, and you try to go more, and they don't appreciate you. Like, how does it work that way? The whole cycle. Then when you make a comment about something, you get the ones that come out of the woodwork and say, oh, you're wrong. Like, no, I'm not wrong. Before I was, very into myself, not wanting to talk, and, still am most of the time. if I have a point to make, I'll make it. I made a point on one thing 7 years ago, brought it back up today, and I was right the first time. I'm right currently. If you're on Facebook, you'll see what I did. And post I made from yesterday, he was commenting on that. It's like, well, my other friend, I can say friend because I know of him. I found him on Facebook, so we know each other now. We know of each other, I guess. But now, friends, and he can read the post. Understands. And he's someone I'm going to put on as a guest interviewer. I want to have him interviewed when he has the time. I did pull a hair out of my head. I was not happy. Well, just to pull out something else, I pull out a hair. Dang it. I thought I rebuked all the negativity during the eclipse when I was taking a shower, cleansing myself of all the negative energies. I didn't grab myself again. Look at that. But, when we do the talk show, we have people that we know. Of course. That's how you do talk shows, people that you know. And some people I know. And I know at least 2 or 3 of them, the group of 3, at least 2 out of 3 will definitely be able to do it because they want to do it the first time. But 2 times over, but 3rd time's a charm. This is my talk show. We're going to interview you guys and, pick a letter. We're going to talk about something. So we'll go through all that. Because StreamYard can hold up to 9 people on the screen. Whole Brady Bunch situation. Not Zoom. Zoom is nothing compared to StreamYard. So I'm going to have that going on. Someone else we know, that other person that we know, I'm sure he'll do it. A couple of followers on the show. Now I know one of them wants to interview me on his show. So it'll work out. Everything just come about. Like, let's see. Gadget, if she has the time, see if I can interview her. The one in Burbank, if she has the time. James, James, Lisa, do they have the time? It's hard to say. They're busy. James told me to tell him when I hit Vegas, he'll do something. But I want to, but like for my birthday, I always have 1/10 of this year's 1/10 of the people I'm friends with say happy birthday. Usually it's 1/7 or 1/8 kind of thing. Out of 700 people, 100 people. Or 700 people, 70 people. 800 people, 80 people. Over 1,000 people, 100 people. So that's always been the ratio. That fraction, that way. I just want to be remembered because when you're gone, that's it. When I'm gone, it's like, if someone buys my stuff from me, has something, maybe they can look and go, oh, yeah, it was a good band. The others might say, oh, he was so mean. But it was only at work. I'm only mean at work. Because customers are morons. And talk show, I have something to say. I'm not left, I'm not right. I'm in the middle here. And the one thing I did play devil's advocate on because someone posted something and I was like, well, I counter-answered. I counter-answered. I had friends that agreed with the post but did not remark on it. It was the ones that were against the post that I went against them. Except for 2. One of them is one I will have on the show to interview. And, as part of the show, he will express his opinions. And if we can do a couple episodes, how much time you have? 2-3 episodes, half an hour kind of thing. 2 or 3 episodes, an hour, 2 hours, do it, express your opinions, here's some research so we have everything prepared, half-hour shows at least. Do it like that. Another, she never comments, but nice person. I'm a very nice person. And, I agreed with her. But the ones that had the loudest mouths, they were like, well, I get it. Like, what about that? Why should I do anything about this? Well, again, I said, I'm playing devil's advocate. Because the people that liked it didn't make the comment. They said, yeah, I agree with this. That's it. And one of them that made the agreement, like, I'm surprised I did not make a comment. Didn't want to start anything. Kind of weird. Because you have a whole lot more followers than I do, and I can't be on your show because I don't have the articulation. It's barely enough. I just constantly repeated, what do I have to bring to the table to Legend of Traveling TARDIS? The comedy, the insanity, the collections. But I'm trying. That's why Dave sees me. He's like, once you're on the show. So that's why I did it for four weeks in a row, be on the show. And I was doing reviews, Like, get it out there. Like, say what you mean, You need to communicate. You need to detail what you're talking about. Because we're going about this. I think people know so much about Doctor Who, so much about Star Wars, or about this and that. Like, I collect stuff. I don't really do research. And when I do, I don't write stuff down. That's why I was never good in school. Because it bored me. I wanted to be something special. And now I know you need to do research. So I did the research when I did the reviews. In clusters, I'm losing my voice. Excuse me. Sour cream dip. That's the Hidden Valley Ranch. So when I do the talk show, I know what I'm talking about. That's why when we did part 1 of the 3-parter, I liked the storyline because I understood it. Because that's what I've been subjected to forever. That's what I'm subjected to currently. So it made sense to me. The second one, and I made my points there, second one, because I'd reduced my score. And then we would turn around and say, of the 3 parts, part 1, just a mass review. You wouldn't know we had less and less viewers every time I showed on there. The last one was the most spectacular one. I'm surprised we didn't have more viewers. Should have, but that's the way it is. It is what it is. This are the topics that we do research on. From A to Z. Then we start all over again, A to Z. And we keep on going. Because it's not costing us any money. It's just time to do it. Time for Dave to produce it. From A to Z, here's a letter. This is a topic. And we'll do our research. Everything from our side, our opinions, and then, this is, we'll figure it out. Either we each give our opinions first and then counterpoint, or someone gives their opinion, which will take turns. Then they counterpoint. It's all figuring out. We work it out. Stuff like that I can understand. That's what it's all about. So please like, subscribe, share, comment. Appreciate you all. And always remember, time waits and turns slowly.